Libra, welcome to your past, present, future for the week of August 11th through the 17th. This is Empowered World Tarot. We're a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light. We thank you for your help today with Libra's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to exchange or reverse the energies as necessary. And we're going to do a 10 plus card spread. We're going to clarify everything. Follow it up with some advice from the universe and an oracle card. Okay, Libra, you are starting out in the recent past with the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Strength card and the Ace of Pentacles. In the current energies, we have the Page of Cups. At the heart of your reading, the Queen of Swords and the World card. In the immediate future, the Fool. How appropriate that is to come right after the World. And Justice. And finally, the High Priestess. All right. The overall energy for your reading, Libra, the Chariot. And what brings us to this specific reading today, the Moon. Things that are hidden, yet to be revealed. Things that are still buried beneath the surface. All right, let's talk about this baseline for a moment, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty with the clarifiers, because that's where it's really at. So the Chariot in the overall, this shows that you are going for a goal. You want to get there as quickly as possible, and you're determined to do it. You know you're going to do it. You're being guided even by the universe on this journey. And, you're showing a lot of confidence, getting somewhere. However, in the recent past, you show up with the Seven of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Ace of Pentacles. This looks like a delay or a pause in assessing the situation. It looks like things were a little bit difficult when it came to building something from the ground up, something new, something that would bring stability into your life. In the current energies, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the World, there's you showing up here with a lot of hope, trying to keep a positive attitude, and yet right at the heart of your reading is this Queen of Swords. I hope it's you. I don't know if it's you or somebody else showing up here, but this energy is kind of authoritative. She is a little bit demanding, and she's ready to tell the world what's coming up right after the Queen, just exactly what she expects, what she requires, how things need to go down. Because we are getting ready to close out a cycle here, and as soon as we close out this cycle, we're going to start something brand new. So in the immediate future, the brand new would be the Fool, a brand new beginning, a brand new adventure, putting yourself out there, taking a risk, and starting over, starting fresh, which makes sense because back there you kind of got you had to take like a pause in something. It looks like you had to even close it out, but now you're starting over, you're starting it up again, or something like that, because this time you're going to take the correct actions. You're going to bring the balance into the situation, and you're using your intuition here. Yes, you are. There's a sense, there's an inner knowing that you're on the right track and you're going for something. Okay. Even if there's confusion along the way, it's all right. You're determined. You're going to get there. All right, let's check it out. Let's go ahead and get the clarifiers. We're going to start out with the Chariot and the overall energy spirit. What does Libra need to know about this vehicle to victory and success? And it's going way past the speed limit. There are no limits on speed with this vehicle. Let's go. Let's get there. Show us the Chariot. Oh, look at that. And it's another card of victory. Oh, got something behind it. Balance. Balance day to day, work efforts, everybody on the same page, everybody working together here. Okay, excellent. And strength again, our first repeating energy. Pay attention to the repeating energies. Um, yeah, I mean, this whole lineup feels strong over here. You've got a real winning attitude over here. You're going for it. And people see you going for it too. You're kind of in the spotlight over here. Working with others, doing your thing, taming the beast along the way. Whatever comes your way, you're handling it. Okay. And at the bottom, we always look at the bottom to see what brings us to that particular part of the lineup. And here it shows you are focused on your future. You're trying to figure out which path to take as you speed along your journey here. All right. Taking it seriously, thinking long term is what you're doing. Okay. Good deal. Let's look at these Seven of Pentacles in the recent past, where things sort of come to a halt and you have to assess the situation, assess the stability of it, what's going on, what's needed to move you forward on your path. But here you are stopped. Temporarily, obviously. Let's see that Seven of Pentacles. Excellent. Thank you. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. And Temperance. All right, so I see you needing to assess or reassess a situation. And let's look at the bottom. King of Swords. Yeah, nice. It's the logical step to take this approach. It's very practical, and you are determined to make sure that you take care of yourself. Whatever this thing is that you are doing, that you're focused on, you're looking at all of your options and choices carefully and all the different ways that you can self-care, self-love, self-nurture, and really focus on your well-being on this part of the journey or on this entire journey. It is something that takes patience and a lot of time, something you may have been working on or going through for quite some time, or something that you need to heal, that's happened over a stretch of time perhaps. But we're looking at a lot of balance and healing, just time and patience. Definitely putting yourself first in this situation when it comes to what's going to be best for me, what's going to be healthy for me. Does this support what I want in the long run? You know, it's like you're evaluating all these different things. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So some of the things are confusing, so you stop and you take your time and you make sure that everything's in alignment with what your mission is, which is really your well-being, it looks like back here. Okay. That was a lot for just a little bit. Let's move on to the Strength card. We already have two of them on the table. It's clarifying the overall, which is your Chariot, your determination to get to your success and to get to your victory. But here we are in the recent past, on pause, and Strength shows up. So things got hard, things got difficult. Show us Strength. There, something flipped right back there. Nice, Spirit. Four of Cups. There's the Moon. This is what brings us to this whole entire reading. And the Hanged Man. So something happened that has you disappointed. In fact, you end up focusing a lot on the things that didn't work out. You kind of get down in the dumps and a little bit stuck there. So It's hard as you recall what's not working out back there. Let's look at the bottom page of Pentacles. So, yeah, this is we're here because you started investing in the woe is me's of the past. What didn't work out and all this focus on it is so upsetting, and maybe some buried emotions and things come to the surface as you deal with this again and try and tame your inner beast, because it's, I don't know, maybe something that's going on is reminiscent of what happened in the past. And you need to overcome this. And so you are once again back there on pause, really taking a look at things, all of your options and choices, and your stability level over here, and your health and all well-being. And then over here, you are really noticing and becoming aware of your thoughts and feelings that may be holding you back on this journey, maybe in your way on this journey. And so you really are investing your time and energy, maybe even resources, into figuring this out. It's like you're doing a lot of examination back here, gaining perspective, getting clear on the situation. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. It was an opportunity that showed up, supported by the divine, to help you build something, to help you bring something into fruition. But it was just a seedling, just the beginning. What about the Ace of Pentacles, please? There it is. Ooh, King of Wands. Like him in this deck. Ooh, Five of Wands. Six of Swords. Ooh, okay. All right, at the bottom. Oh, Nine of Swords. Yeah. So it looks like somebody was here, this King of Wands energy, and then conflict showed up, and then somebody left. And it looks like it might have been the King of Wands. So that might be somebody that you were involved with somehow, maybe attracted to. They're very magnanimous in their attraction level, very passionate. It may not be that you were with them in that level, in that capacity of intimacy. I'm just bringing that up because it's part of their characteristic. But what also is of them is this passionate energy, not only for passionate or intimacy, but also in how they exert their actions. And it looks like there was some squabble back here. There's definitely conflict and maybe arguments and battles. And then it shows that they disconnected from the situation to the point where they left physically. They created distance from it. So I don't know. It could have even been a partner you were working with. It's somebody that was around that created conflict, but then they left. But it was at the beginning of something that was about to be built. That's what it feels like. And if this is your energy and your own King of Wands, masterful action, you came upon some conflict when it came to this thing you wanted to manifest or build and or create, and you had to leave it. Um, so whether it's you or somebody else, those are the energies: conflict, leaving, heading someplace better is the. It's like we may have to leave an old way of thinking, being, acting, doing in the past, and it looks like you have to back here. But this whole situation is very stressful. This Nine of Swords is what brings us here. Very, very stressful. It's got you left in this lurch of anxiety and stress and worry and fear and what about this and what about that. Either you or that person, whoever represents this King of Wands, maybe they were fearful and stressed out about building this thing and they freaked out and took off. Whatever it is, these energies are here. We have stress, anxiety, conflict, somebody moving on. All right. You guys have to apply it to your situation. Sometimes, it's hard to tell who's doing what or who's who. That's why I say feel free to reverse or exchange out the energies as I describe them as necessary. We're moving on to the current energies, the Page of Cups. That's a whole lot of hope. Keeping your heart open to something, trying to have that positive mindset. Not trying, I mean having it. Oh, how many cards just flopped out? You know what? I'm going to give them to you. You get 6 instead of just 3. So the first one out is the 3 of Swords. That's heartbreak. Then we have 10 of Swords, painful ending. 3 of Pentacles, collaborating with others. Ace of Pentacles, we saw that back there. So we refer to that back there as what we're talking about. King of Cups. So were they also a love interest in addition to whatever this project was that you were working on? And did they go off on their own in search of their own, I don't know, satisfaction or happiness? You got a whole lot of hope around this energy that happened. It's almost like you're saying, yeah, it's painful. Things ended. This collaboration with this person that I definitely had the hots for. That's what I'm going to go ahead and label it right now. Who wants to go off on their own in search of their own happiness and satisfaction. You are having the best attitude you can about it, and you even hope the best for them. That's like what it's saying. Well, I wish them well. Okay, and at the bottom, 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Just trying to keep the balance here. Keep the balls in the air. And you're doing a good job. Juggling a lot of things. Juggling an ending. Juggling even, with this painful ending, you are, with this attitude that you're having, this really positive attitude. You're trying to be as open and positive as you can. And you're doing a good job. Juggling a lot. Okay. Let's look at this Queen of Swords. Now she lays down the law. I think this is you. Show us what you have to say, Queen. Oh, there it is. Oh, 4 of Wands, but in reverse. So in the upright, this is a commitment. It's a relationship commitment. It speaks to the stability of a commitment. Anyway, it's in reverse. So it's saying no more commitment. No more relationship commitment. The wheel is here. Things have changed. Things have turned. And we are in a phase of death and rebirth, endings and transformations. But it's on you. It's on you. And at the bottom, ooh, the 10 of Wands. It is hard. You're showing me it's really difficult. This is a heavy burden, but I mean, you're the queen. You can handle it. You know what you need to do, and you're doing it. You're saying, I'm not in this committed relationship. Things have changed. There's been an ending, but there's also been a rebirth. I am transforming, and I don't care how hard it is. Transformation is mine. And you're very determined to move on here. That Chariot, it made me look back over here. You're going for it. Your goal is victory and success, and even recognition. Everybody on the same page. We have an understanding. You don't want to be here anymore? Good, go. I'm going. I'm going to do this journey then. I don't care how hard it is. I'll call in all the strength I need. Well, yeah. Okay, let's move on. Let's look at this World card next. Your final card in the current energies. We have a definite closing out of a cycle so that a new one can begin. Show us the World, please. Okay, 2 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. The Chariot. There you go. And at the bottom, the Ace of Wands. So what brings us here is inspired action, and it's new, and it's an opportunity, also supported by the divine. All aces are that if you choose to take them on in the early stage of the idea or the new seed, you could take it all the way to fruition, to whatever it is your goal. I don't know what you guys are up to and what your goal is, but you're very goal oriented here. This is just showing there's some a slight bit of blockage and a bit of I don't know. I don't know exactly what's next kind of thing. And so there's this temporary pause or a slowdown before things really pick up. So just as you need to do the finality of closing out this cycle, that's when it slows down and you get up in your head a little bit with confusion and I don't know, and it's just uncertainty. But then it's just temporary, guys, because as soon as you close this out, you're off. You're off to the races with the Chariot. You are on your way to your destination. So again, whatever the closeout is of this cycle and doing you know, the final click to it. I don't even know what to say, the final turn, the final signature on the paper, whatever it is that needs to be done. As soon as you close it out, you're off to the races, and it feels really, really good because you're inspired. You're very inspired. You have new ideas now. Um, Now that you're not with this person and you're closing out this committed relationship, it may have even been a marriage. I don't know. I do not know. But that's okay because it looks like what revealed itself with this moon back here is something about that person that you were connected with and that they're no longer going to be part of this journey. Let's move on. Let's look at the new part of your journey, the Fool card. Look, this is such a cute Fool card. So many cards in this deck are so cute. So this fool has his little suitcase packed. He's carrying it. It's got a little heart on it. So he's packing up his heart, and he's got his guitar inside the suitcase. And what else? Oh, he's got his transformation butterfly on his journey. His little butterfly pet helping him on his journey. Oh, so cute with his little sombrero and everything. Oh, I just love these cards. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Let's clarify that Fool. New beginnings, taking a risk, new adventure. You're doing it on your own. It looks that way anyway, right here. Show us the Fool, please. What does Libra need to know? And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so you're feeling guarded. Oh, there it is, the Fool. Yeah, it's just you're protecting yourself. It's no wonder. Okay. And the World. There it is, your new beginning. And at the bottom, Two of Pentacles. You have doubts. You're unsure. It's just because it's new and it's the unknown. That's all. That's all that is. That's all it feels like to me. Your walls are up. You're not trusting of the energies outside of yourself, but there's great determination that you have here. You are going to persevere. You're going on this journey. You're ready. You got your bags packed. You got your pet. You're guided. You're supported. The sun is out. Things are looking good. You are just being cautious on this new journey, but you're taking the plunge. I can tell you're taking a risk. I can tell you're just like, you know what? Sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind. And I think the World card is here representing that the old cycle is closed and this new cycle is right here to begin. It starts in the very near future. If it hasn't started already for you, Libra, it is right around the corner. I'm telling you, you're there. You are there. And it's understandable that you have doubts. It's understandable that you're guarded. That's okay. Let's look at justice. Bringing in the balance, taking the correct actions. Show us justice. Okay. Something flipped. There we go. Page of Swords. Two of Wands. Ooh, Queen of Swords again. How about that? There you are, right at the heart of your reading and showing up again. Good. At the bottom. Ooh, the Lovers. Now, is this about lovers? I don't know. What it is about, for sure, is a connection on your heart. Something that's really, really important to you. Person, place, thing. I don't care what it is. It's whatever this is, it's on your heart. You want balance. You want justice. You want things to be right. And you're going to make it right no matter what you have to do. You're showing me that you're taking another look at things. You're learning. You're getting yourself ready. You're preparing here. Picking your path forward. Which way do I go? And when it comes to this thing that is really important to you, this whatever this goal is, whatever this chariot is, that's what we're talking about with this Lovers card, I believe. You have to make a choice. And the choice here, you're pulling out your Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, I didn't mean to say that. Queen of Swords, because you don't want to make this choice with your emotions. So you're tucking your heart away in this little cage. You're like, thank you very much. I'm aware of how I feel, but we need to be completely logical here, because I have to make logical choices for my future, my path forward, and the greater balance of all things on this path of this goal, this thing that you're going for. Making decisions. If this is about a person, I will just say that the Justice card can also represent marriage. You may be making some... No, it's already over. Whatever that was. If you guys were even married, and I don't necessarily... I don't know if you were or you weren't. It was a committed relationship, whatever it was. But there may be some legal choices that you have to make, or that you learn at some point, and that you have to take another look at with regard to this connection that was on your heart. This person that was on your heart, this person that you used to be committed to, it could be tied up to that. So I'm just going to leave that there because you can read it a couple of different ways. But you were in your logical headspace, tucking away the emotions, figuring out which path to go forward, how to go forward. And again, you're taking a second look, or a closer look, I should say, at the justice of the situation, how to make things right. Whatever it is that you're working on. Again, I have no idea. Could be different for multiple Libras out there, of course. But, in fact, share your story if this resonates with you. Leave a comment and throw a like, hit subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have your energy here. There'll be new readings every week. If you like the style of the baseline with all the clarifiers, the authenticity of the detective work that must be done, and the support I hope you feel by seeing that Spirit is here moving these cards and telling a story in support of you, helping you to see a bird's eye perspective, helping you to make decisions moving forward, and if anything, helping you to know that your story, your life, your circumstances, you're being witnessed, and in that you have support in your spirit team all the time. And they're here, they're watching, they're rooting for you, they're witnessing you, they're here to give advice, all the good things. So everybody's in a different place in their life and in their journey. And there's something here for all of you to glean from this reading. If it resonates, or even if it doesn't, you just like the style, please subscribe. Would love to have you. Let's take a look at the High Priestess. This is your intuition. Show us what your intuition is telling you. Look at that. Wow. 10 of Cups. That came out of nowhere. 4 of Swords. Hmm. Okay. And Judgment. Isn't this interesting? Wow. At the bottom, Seven of Pentacles. And we're right back where we started. Seven of Pentacles is what brings us here. You know, as I look at this entire row, I thought it for a split second here, but I didn't say it. In fact, I thought something here and I didn't say it. So now I have to say it because over here, there's no denying that I have to bring this up. As cards can have multiple meanings. Check this out. If we go back to the Fool card and the World, that means closing out a cycle or something coming back around again, possibly, as we start a new one. It makes me wonder when the next card came up and you're taking a closer look at something, Justice, could it be this marriage? Could it be a marriage? Two of Wands, picking a path. Queen of Swords, trying not to do it with emotions, but with logic. And over here, the Ten of Cups. That's a happy family, a joyous, happy family that lives together. Blessings on the homestead of love and joy and happiness. And everybody's like, oh, happy family. Four of Swords, you're taking a time out to get your thoughts clear. And then to make a decision from your highest self, which the High Priestess gets in touch with every time she intends to do so, through meditation or through just thinking about it. She's connected. She has one foot in both worlds, the material world and the ethereal world. All she has to do is connect. So there she is. And here you are, telling me that you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. You're consulting your soul. You want what's best for the situation. So when I saw these cards come out and that you're on pause again and assessing the situation, it makes me think, did they try to come back around? Is this person coming back around, this King of Wands that we saw leave way back when? And you're like, okay, fine, I'm going to go on my own and do it. Yeah. It's almost like, oh, we're interrupted again. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like you need a timeout, you need a break. You're tired. You're like, this is a little bit exhausting. It's kind of like a roller coaster ride of, I'm leaving. Okay, fine, I'll do it on my own. Oh wait, I'm back. I want to do it with you. I don't really see them back, but I see you contemplating it. So they must have contacted you and said, "Hey, something." I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's a little bit confusing why this showed up here. Let's get some advice. Let's move on. Let's get some advice. Spirit, what do you have to say as a final message, some advice? What does Libra need to know? Make it clear, please. What's going on? They're determined to get somewhere. They're determined to be successful. They're calling in all the strength in the world. For everybody to be on the same page is important to them. Lots of balance, especially when working with others. What does Libra need to know? Their intuition is here. They are trying to make a decision and get their thoughts clear about their happy family and some kind of decision or judgment that must be made. They're trying to make it from their best self. Assessing the situation. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Judgment card again. There it is, the Commitment card, this time in the upright. Remember, we saw it fly out in reverse back here. And now it is here again. Yeah. And at the bottom, the Magician. This is being manifested. This is being worked on. Making a decision about this commitment. And it's not just that this is being worked on. I'm going to tell you right now, this has been worked on repetitively. This has happened before, and probably more than once. It looks like it's like a pattern that you've been in this place before. I've had to make this decision before, this judgment again, and here I go again. It's not saying anything negative or positive about it, so don't take it like that. It's just sort of showing, like, here you are again at this period of time, calling in your best self in these confusing and difficult times, trying to pick the path and just trying to manifest the best decision you can about this commitment, about the stability on your homestead. That's what we got. However it applies, guys, let me know. And if it doesn't, well, then it wasn't your reading. And you're probably not here anyway. Unless you're just here to see, like, I could watch every reading. I don't have to even know a person of that particular sign in my life at all. I find it fascinating how these stories unfold in every single reading. It just shows me Spirit is here every single time. Somebody needs to hear it. They're going to get the right people here, or person, or multiple people, whatever it is. It is in support of you guys, and I'm just in awe every single time. And even if sometimes I understand more, sometimes I understand less, but I'm always in awe. I'm always amazed. Let's get this oracle card for you from the Dreamweaver's Oracle. Spirit, what message do you have for Libra? There it is. Excellent. Thank you. Oh, we got two. Could it be a dragonfly and time to feed the hungry heart? I can't pick just one. I have to give you both. Okay, here we go. The first one. Could it be a dragonfly? It is card number 8. And here is the message that Spirit has for you, Libra. Message number 1. The essential meaning. Seeing the meaning beyond the illusion of perception. Signs from the universe are all around. Recognizing the outer world as a living oracle, paying attention to the signs. I saw a dragonfly yesterday, by the way, and I hadn't seen one in like a long time. Okay, so here we go. There are days when you begin to notice just how in sync you are with the world. While you're thinking of a person, they call you, or you see their name on the side of a truck. You might need to know the answer to something important, then overhear just what information you need in the lyrics of a song on the radio. It's common to develop a relationship to a sign that always shows up when the spirit of someone you've loved and lost is nearby. Oftentimes it is based in nature, like a feather or a butterfly. Maybe a dragonfly shows up to let you know you're on the right track. Now is the time for you to trust those signs in the world around you as a way in which the universe reflects you, witnesses you, and loves you dearly. Pay attention, as the entire world is your oracle. Uncanny and serendipitous occurrences remind you that you matter, that the universe is watching over you. Could it be a simple dragonfly, or is that a message from Spirit sparkling through its wings? Trust these symbolic moments. They are sacred and personal. Message number 1. Message number 2 is card number 25, Time to Feed the Hungry Heart. That's cute. All right. What do we say? 25. All right. And here is your message. The essential meaning: time out, self-care, a need to regroup and replenish, nourishment. There are times when you work so hard and move so fast, juggling so many things and putting others first, that you don't remember to take care of yourself. When this happens, you start to feel burned out. You might resist this knowledge and force yourself through the exhaustion to prove you're a hero, to show how far you can push yourself. After all, it's impressive being the too busy one, the one who handles it all, isn't it? Well, the universe is not impressed at all. Did you know that the world will continue to spin if you take some time to take care of yourself? Do you remember what kinds of books or shows you love to explore for the sake of fun? You must build yourself up with stories of hope and redemption, love and goodness, triumph and truth, if you want to write it into your own story. Maybe you need a hot bath and a good cry, or not, a hug from a pet, dancing for the sake of it, a walk where you don't bring your list of to-dos with you. You can accomplish so much more if you include rest, relaxation, fun, spending quality time with your loved ones, healthy food, and lots of self-love to your menu. It's time to feed your hungry heart. Feed it with love. Well, I do feel that we've seen evidence of both of those oracles throughout your reading. Watch it again. I notice that when you watch something a second time here, you will always glean more the second time or the third time around. With that, I wish you guys all the luck in the world. And yeah, I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Libra.